live reporting in, getting ready to go into that place. So I don't want to film in there because it is a temple, but I at least want to show it to you. So I didn't even know that this was a Kuan Yin temple. And y'all know I have the Kuan Yin deck. I just really can't believe my life is my life sometimes. And my love affair with the trees, bro. They be calling to me. Look at this. The texture. I'm at the Foster Botanical Garden. And it's fucking delightful, and it's just like you can get lost in here. I'm about to set up. I'm gonna film a little quick reading in here. I'm like the only one in this bitch. I have this place to myself basically. So I'm gonna romp around, see what spots I wanna, where I can get like, you know, as secluded as possible. And I'll report back. I don't even know what the fuck this is, but oh my god. Whoa. This is how orchids really grow. Oh my god. This shit is just like breathtaking. It doesn't make sense. It's crazy what the earth does. These huge ass palms. Like the fatty leaves on this tree. Oh, that's a tree to climb. It's a tree begging to be climbed. I may just like post up right up in there with all the spiders. I'm sure there's some kind of insects. Look at this that doesn't it look like a peen? Like this is my hand in comparison. Like this thing is huge. A lot of this trip has been like an observation of roots. Different root systems. Number 4. Of course we see number 4. Roots, new stability. This is an interesting season. I feel like a big preparation for Capricorn season, where we're going to be having the full moon in Cancer. And there is just like a preparation. Ooh, look at that bench. Y'all know I love benches. I don't know if y'all know that, but if you do, if you don't, now you do. That's all I want. Like, When I die, I want to be part of my ashes to be made into a firework. The other half, I want, or the rest of me, I want to go into a tree. And then all I want is like a bench, like a memorialized bench somewhere. Look at this. I gotta pick a place to film. I would film right here if this wasn't right next to the fucking highway. I just don't want. Oh my God, look at that. Come on. I want to film right there. Look at how cool that looks. I've never seen a root system like that. Let's get up on it. It's underneath. Hi, yo, it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, doing a frickin' gorilla rogue reading. I'm just kidding. In the botanical gardens in Hawaii. What a zoo. This is just heaven. Ooh, look at me. I'm staying like 5 minutes away from this place. And I just want to get us a quick message. It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with a general reading for Sagittarius season 2023. And ooh, hold on, I'm being spotted, but I just want to check this out real quick. Actually, hold on. Okay, so more people are coming. We're gonna keep vibing, do what we do. Anyway, with it being Sagittarius season, Sagittarius is the season of the eternal optimist. The energy of Sagittarius is eternal optimist. The grass is greener on the other side. Hence me being tempted to move to Hawaii, and I don't even like, you know, I needed these 2 weeks to like see like what the really real was. And all of a sudden there's all these people over here. There were no people over here, but now all of a sudden there's people. I'll bring you a little closer so we can make sure you can see or hear. But there is just something about exploring, traveling, like going on a whim, like letting your passions really like take hold of you, letting your passion like grip your shit and really inspire you to like do different things, to change, to understand like you can change your life. Y'all, you know what's like crazy to me? I built a whole career and I work for myself off of iPhone 6s Plus. Like, granted, I don't have like 1 million followers or blah blah, but I do what I want to do when I want to do it, full time. Bills are paid in advance, disposable income. We out here traveling. We out here doing, it's possible. Off to row. Off the fact that I just was like always the astrology girly since middle school, and always like low key like my friend's therapist since like middle school. Like we out here just building a whole career off of like being ourselves. I just want to let you know it is possible. And not everybody is built for entrepreneurship. Not everybody is put here to evolve. Not everybody is put here, and not everybody's gonna like fulfill their utmost potential. I think like 99% of people don't. But like don't get caught up or locked or blocked in the concept of potential and what it could be, and let that keep you from actually like doing something, making moves, creating a plan, and fucking sticking to it. The sun on the bottom of the deck. There is a lot being revealed. There's a lot coming to light. The sun is now in Sagittarius, and there is this new kind of depth in your understanding that I feel like is going to help you understand your root system differently. The roots as in like your nurture, how you were raised, and then the roots as in like your programming, your mental programming, and how that influences your thinking. So I just feel like the optimism, that's what this is about. Exactly. Whistle, blow it. The optimism. Some of you maybe have like a whistle blowing situation in your life. Maybe you need to blow the whistle and blow the whistle on yourself. Call bullshit on yourself. How are you holding yourself back? Are you keeping yourself comfortable? We are not here to be comfortable. We are here to figure out the fullness of who we are, be in that, and figure out, therefore, our particular brand of service, you know. And that's not something that is supposed to happen in the first 18 years of your life, like fucking, you know, capitalism has you convinced. And so we've got to do all this work to deprogram, and I feel like we expect the process to be so fast. We expect evolution, we expect growth, you expect to acquire your dreams. Like everybody just thinks like they have failed because they didn't do it by 25. But if you look at all, like there's so many people who don't come into, there's so many admirable people who don't come into like their prime until later in life. Until like they've been seasoned by life's ingredients. And life's ingredients: joy, bliss, pain, love, anguish, loss, falling in love, falling out of love, rejection, union, merging. All of these experiences, all your feelings, they all are like a seasoning that's coming together. And that's like a download that keeps coming in, is something about like the soup, like the cosmic soup and the ingredients of the cosmic soup that's coming in. I do feel like in soon there's going to be like more developments or more like awareness that's coming in on an astronomical level, where like we're going to be understanding like the universe in a different way, understanding how time works differently, I just feel like there's more understanding coming in. So hydrate, light it if you got it, as we create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages. For this Sagittarius season 2023. The things that you think are your flaws are the things that, and I also feel like your imbalances, the things like, oh, the people who have been diagnosed with some kind of like label, like your ADHD is a gift. Your depression, your access to anxiety, all of this stuff, it's a seasoning. Your, bipolar disorder or borderline, it's just like it gives you a different access to a different something that you are meant to experience in this lifetime. I was talking about this last night with this like new something. Anyway, I was talking about how like the world has been like trying to convince me that my ADHD is like this flaw and this thing that I need to be like burdened by. And it's just like I've seen it work out for me time and time again. I've seen it work in my favor so often. And I just can't discredit that. Like, I just can't, like, ignore that I've seen it fucking work in my favor. And so, but I've also given myself the opportunity to slow the fuck down and observe it and perceive it that way. So make sure, you know, so I don't want to like act like, oh, I did it, you can do it. It's just like, no, it requires a slowing down. I think everything requires a slowing down. And it's interesting that's like with the mutable fire of Sagittarius, it's like we're being like lifted up, but it's mutable fire. So there's this like fluidity to the fire. There's it's operating at a different pace, it feels like. So for our greatest and highest good, asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this Sagittarius season 2023. Let's see. First card out to be clarified on the Selenite throne is the Emperor. And it came out with the Nine of Swords reversed. I feel like in order for you to be masterful in your mind, you're going to have to confront your darkness, understand that there is power there, there's data there that is going to be influencing who you are. Mars being in Sagittarius now is motivating us to like acquire this newer this different kind of it's like this more masterful level of understanding, a more masterful level of understanding of ourselves. Mars being in Sagittarius is really going to be driving us to act, driving us to get a different kind of free than we are. And I feel like the first level of freedom to be acquired is in the realm of your mind. And your spirit's already told you that. And so your emotions will follow suit, your thoughts will follow suit. Like, I feel like you're on the brink of really changing your mind. You're on the brink of like really accessing a new level of harmony and peace and joy, and your programming is like, no, we can't have that. Oh, something good's coming in. Where's the bad thing that's coming in? Where's the, it's just like you're expecting the shoe to fall. And so of course it's gonna. And I feel like of course it has. And so I do feel like there is some shift in, like profound shift in your thought process of like how you process pain, how you process information. I feel like also there's some sort of like an ending of a cycle, an influx of confidence. I don't know why I'm like stuttering. It's like information's coming in so quickly, opportunity coming in so quickly. There is maybe an ending of a cycle. I feel like you're bossing up. So what's going on with your relationship? First thing to be clarified for those of you who are drawn to this title, those of you who are here, like there is a new relationship with yourself. There's a new relationship to your masculine energy. There's a new relationship possibly to your father or a father figure or someone with, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. Your relationship to authority is shifting. Your relationship to discipline. I feel like your relationship to how you handle your business. Those of you who are entrepreneurs, I feel like you're going in a different direction. You're going to be able to access a different level. Like 1111. I just thought maybe so some of you, there's like a wish coming true whenever you get out of your mind about what you can and can't do, what is or isn't possible. When you stop like allowing yourself to have these it's almost like you're allowing yourself to have some negative thoughts when you don't fight back, when you don't allow yourself to speak out the antithesis of whatever you're I canting, I'm this, I'm that, you're having to like counteract it with your words. And we've been talking about this a lot lately because this is ending. There is an ending in the cycle in the realm of the mind. And you got to be willing to look at it. You got to be willing to see everything for as it is. And you don't need to apply brute force. I feel like for a lot of you, there's someone powerful coming in, someone that inspires you, someone that really has their shit together or is inspiring you to have your shit together, inspiring you to think differently. Hell, this may be me. It may be like you seeing just like different climate. It could be And that's what I want to do more of. I want to travel and like film all over for you guys. But there's a lot of doubt and fear and insecurity and stagnant emotions that need to be poured out. With the King of Cups reversed at the center of the reading, I do feel like some of you may be dealing with or are encountering this aspect within yourself that is like deceitful or manipulative or sad or depressed or feeling stuck, feeling numb. There may be someone in your life that's really hard to read. With the Emperor and the King of Cups here, there could just be shifts in how you interact with masculine energy, shifts in how you interact with men, how you interact with your father, how you interact with people in authority to you. And I do feel like everybody would benefit from an emotional outpouring. I also feel like some of you, there's somebody that's been trying to like manipulate you, or somebody that has been getting under your skin, and it's like, that's over, that's done, that's being your interaction with them. It's like you had a class with them and they kept like, you know, bugging you in some sort of way. Now they don't bug you anymore, or now they're not bugging you anymore. There's people. Final two cards, final two messages. The 10 of Wands reversed. Yeah, I feel like there's something here about ease coming in. Acquiring mastery with ease. Ooh, look at who's showing up. The jumbos. The 10 of Wands reversed. I feel like you've been avoiding burnout, or you have been on the brink of burnout. You've really needed to you've really needed to, like, how do we say this? Let go of some shit. Some of you may be experiencing like constipation or like gut issues or things like that. And you may find out that it's because like there's emotionally you're struggling to let go of some stuff that really needs to be released. So I'm excited for that energy to come in. Final card, final message. I also feel like there's something here about like knowing the difference, like knowing how to like work for it or not, like whether you have to work for it or not. Like you don't, hold on, there's like an official walking by and I just wanted to see if they're gonna bother me or not. No? Dope. I feel like a lot of you, like you've been working towards something and it's coming in, and once you acquire it, you're like, what do I do with my hands? I don't like, it's just easy now. I just get to like enjoy this. I just get this power. I just get this peace. I just get this thing. Yes. Allow yourself to learn how to, like, allow yourself to enjoy the fruit of your labor. Final card, final message. Because the tables are turning. Justice is coming in. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Libra placements coming in. I feel like a big shift in power dynamics in your life. There is something here about you understanding now, like what harmony actually is, what it can look like, what it can be, what it can feel like. Some of you, there's an influx of money coming in, or an opportunity coming in, or an offer coming in, someone wanting to invest in you, someone wanting to like make life easier possibly for some of you. And again, 6 of Pentacles, final card, 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is like the fruit of your labor coming in. The 7 of Pentacles has come in a lot, or a couple times, I feel like, in Sagittarius season readings thus far. And so there is something coming in where it's like you can avoid burnout. You don't have to, like if it was meant for you, it doesn't, like, you don't have to do all this like crazy, like fucking strenuous work. I feel like some of us are kind of confused about whether to put work into something or not. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that is going overboard, or is going in a different direction than you, possibly. And you may be trying to give and give and give. You may be trying to like keep the fire or keep something. Don't let everybody be who they are. It's interesting how scattered my thoughts feel and how scattered this reading is when I'm in such a grounded environment. And that feels like that maybe just like my Aries cardinal fire combined with Sagittarian mutable fire, that it kind of feels like squirrely all over the place. But that may be something you need to pay attention to, is like your mind may feel really erratic, or there could just be this like erratic movements, or people are being erratic. People are shocking you or behaving you. I mean, shocking you or behaving you. People are behaving in ways that are shocking to you, possibly. I feel like seeds are being sown that you didn't expect. Fruit of your labor is coming in. Good stuff is coming in. And you just need to really be patient. There is something healing about slowing the fuck down and acknowledging like what is the the true reality of this is Mercury retrograde. That's what this is. December 13th, Mercury retrogrades in Capricorn. That's exactly what this feels like. So that's what, heads up, there could just be a need to, and retrogrades are about slowing down. In Capricorn, cardinal earth, slow down. The fruit of your labor is coming in. There's like encouragement coming in. And when I zoom out at this, there's something about acquiring reliable people who are discerning who is reliable, who is not. When people show you who they are, believe them. But I also feel like if you're doing your part to really protect, do your spiritual work, your shadow work, and like protect yourself, you won't need to be all braced and ready for impact and guarded and closed off when you're like courting people, or when you're talking to people, or when you're just, getting to know people. You won't need to be all like, safeguard yourself when you understand that the divine is your shield. And everything that's happening is happening for you. Everything that's happening is supposed to be happening. It is happening anyway, so, With the center of the reading being the Nine of Swords reversed, King of Cups reversed, Ten of Wands reversed. There is something here about turning your back on stuff that you've known that you need to turn your back on. I do feel like accessing new emotional responses. When stress comes up, you've got to acquire a new emotional response. You've got to acquire a new, you've got to also do your research to like work on healthier mental and emotional responses. I feel like stepping up your affirmation game is really important. I was just talking about that last night too. The affirmation we were talking about is the one that I've said it to you guys before. I make right decisions quickly. I don't have to be in turmoil because I need to make a decision and I got to go back and forth. No, I understand what an internal yes is, what an internal no is. And if you don't, it's really important to start putting in the work to acquiring more emotional mastery. Because a lot of us want, like in the spiritual community, we want spiritual mastery for ourselves. And we want to be around like spiritually evolved, emotionally intelligent people. But like that requires work, and it's work that it's important for you to do for yourself as well before you just go complaining about who doesn't have it. And because those people don't have it doesn't instantly mean you need to give up on them. But I do feel like there is something here about discerning, people who are putting in the work to like evolve and better themselves, and people who are destructive and abusive and are takers. You know, like, think for yourself. I feel like those of you who are drawn to this reading need to understand that there is a new relationship to your firepower, to your life force, to authority, to discipline, to action, to decisiveness. There's a new like initiative. With the Emperor being out, there's some kind of new initiative, and the old programming won't get you where you need to go. The old thought process, the old belief system that got you here won't get you where you need to go. And I feel like you're being asked to really evaluate your how you exercise, how you display, and how you interact with masculine energy, paternal energy, fatherly figure energy. There's something about protection. Some of you may be having like dreams, or like really intense dreams, really intense nightmares that are bringing up memories of old things, old kind of like demons, old repressed thoughts, you know, that were that had been in your mind. And I feel like you're accessing the ether effortlessly. I love that. I gotta write that down. There's something about accessing the ether more effortlessly, accessing life force energy more effortlessly, accessing the fruit of your labor more effortlessly. Y'all already know Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instagram at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Now, I'll go ahead and see you over on Patreon, where we will clarify these cards. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.